Welcome back to Daytime. I am Cara Evans filling in for Derek Fage here today. And I have with me Andy Carran, coordinator for Kanata United Church Book Fair. Indeed. I love books.
Good.
Thank you so much for being here. So tell us when this is happening.
Well, the book fair for this year is coming up very, very soon. It starts Wednesday of next week, the 3rd of May, runs Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then closes on Saturday at 4 o'clock.
Okay.
We're open in the afternoons, 3 till 8 in the weekdays, and then it's 9 a.m. on Saturday and running through till 4.
That is great. So all of you avid book lovers and readers like me will be very excited to come out and see all of the donated books. So all of your books are donated, and you have about 40,000 books?
Yes, we do. The book fair's been going on for 31 years now, and we've managed to do it every year. We even managed to do the 2 pandemic years. We've managed to sort of slot in between times when there was a little more relaxation of constraints. That was a little tricky, and so we learned some lessons there, and we're carrying them over here. One thing we really have learned is that books ain't going away.
Right.
A few years ago, we thought e-readers and people reading online on their phones and computers would be where were all the used books going to come from, but this has been incredible. My colleague was on your show about a month ago talking about our book drop period, and we were hoping to get about 30,000 books. We actually closed the book drop only a couple of days ago, and we've estimated we're well over 40,000.
That is amazing. So you've exceeded your goal, and you have all kinds of books.
All kinds of books. We have a separate children's area, and that's subdivided: chapter books, board books, and here's a couple here, and young readers, and then we also have a large young adult section, which is always very popular. And then in the adult groups, fiction, non-fiction, but it's all subdivided. I think we have about 50-something subdivisions, different categories, and we try and make it as easy as possible for people to find the books that they're looking for by breaking them up. So supposing you find the science section, you'll find geography, physics, engineering, all sorts of topics within that. Meteorology, green initiatives, who knows what else, but it's all there.
So there's something for everyone, and your book fair is very well laid out, I've heard.
We take great pride in that, and our customers give us great kudos for it. We think it's probably the biggest book fair in Eastern Ontario.
Wow.
And as I say, with that many different categories and subcategories, people tell us how remarkably successful they are at finding the sort of thing they're looking for.
Right, and it's so easy to get lost in a book fair, because I remember when I was little, one of my favorite things to do was to go to a bookstore and to look at the books and all of the different types of books, and to maybe try something that you have never tried before, a different genre.
Yeah, we want to make it easy both ways. If someone knows exactly what they're looking for, hopefully we can point them in the right direction. But if they just want to browse and say, well, I've never read any science fiction, maybe I can find something to get me started there.
Yeah.
We have plenty to choose from, and the prices are pretty darned affordable.
I heard that the prices for books are about $2, $3.
Yep. Most of our kids' book are $1. Most of our adult books are $2 or $3, probably more 3 than 2. Occasionally we get 1 or 2 that we think they were only published last year and they're absolute mint condition, so they cost $35 down the road, so we might charge a little bit more for those.
Amazing.
We also have a large old book section.
Okay.
This year our definition of old book is pre-1960, but some of them are a lot older than that. And we research those and find what sort of price they're going on the internet, and generally we halve that and ask for that.
Do you know what your oldest book is?
I don't this year because we haven't unpacked the collection we had, but I know last year we had a massive family Bible that dated from about 1890.
Wow.
And I think, and someone was very delighted to take that from us.
Yeah, there's always those hidden gems, right? Since it's all donations. I see this beautiful rainbow sticker on one of your books. What's that about?
Yeah, we are an affirming church. We are allies of the LGBTQ2 plus community, and books that we know that have some sort of theme, they may be non-fiction, they may be fiction, we try and identify those with the rainbow sticker just so that they stand out for people who might be interested.
That's amazing. And all of the proceeds from the book fair are going to local community charities?
Yeah, some of it goes to the funding of our own programs. We have a pretty lively youth program at the church and so on. But we pass on money to quite a spectrum of groups. I have to carry this around to remind me of some of them, but we've got food cupboards, the refugee sponsorship associations, Caldwell Family Centre, Matthew House, which helps out newcomers to refugees and to the area. The Canadian Centre for Gender Sexual Diversity is one of the places we pass on funding to. So we feel this is a great way of keeping books out of landfill and recycling,
right,
finding them new homes, and the success year after year has just amazed us. People keep coming back. Some people, I tell them, we don't actually sell you books, we rent them. Because we see the same books, and we even recognize some of our own stickers or whatever in books that come back, so we know that hopefully someone got enjoyment out of the year, and then it's a chance for someone else to have a go at them.
That's amazing. And you also have a silent auction.
Yes, we do. We've been generously donated a set of the Giller Prize shortlisted books for this year, and so they'll be up for auction. There's a little bit of an online link to that. You can find that through our website, kuc.ca. And so that auction will be happening during the book fair as well. And what else was I going to tell you about?
You were looking for volunteers really quickly. How can people volunteer?
Yeah, well, we have a simple, again, the kuc.ca, but an email address, books@kuc.ca, will get through to the right people. We have well over 100 volunteers who are contributing to this book fair.
That's great.
And been working very hard over the last month with the books that are deposited with us, and then
you guys are going to do great.
I've left the folks setting it up now to come and talk to you.
We're running out of time. I'm so sorry.